It's not right. It's not right. The New Testament is not scriptures. It's what it says. It's epistles. I mean, it says it right there. I'm not making up the word. Like they give that his name is Yeshua. Well, it was written in Greek. And it never said, if they said that the New Testament was first written in Hebrew, it may have some standing clout. But its first indoctrination into the written word was in Greek. And these people weren't Greek. Paul, we just got finished that Paul said he was an Israelite, that his language wasn't Greek. They were speaking Greek. So, may Yahweh bless each and every one of us. Learn the truth. This is the only thing you got for you. That nobody can beat us in this. I don't care. People will start saying, well, I'm the white man, he's the Jew, you know, but his documentation doesn't hold up to that truth. Now, I mean, hey, after I got finished telling you, if you want to persist in being ignorant, then I can comply to that because it's more comfortable mentally to you to be that way. So I'm not going to interfere with your cesspool mind. I'm not. I believe that if a Puerto Rican want to look in the mirror and call himself white, I'm all for it. He'll figure it out one day. Oh, you understand? It's like a turtle thinking that he's a racehorse. So, you know, a turtle will get it together one day. But if that's his aspiration, I don't think we should bother. You know, I think people come to the realization of what they are according to the circumstances that's in place. And since the opportunity doesn't afford them to be who they are, they decide to be somebody. It's just like a homosexual that is in battlement with his own anatomy. It doesn't present him as being a female, but he's in opposition to his own reality. And his reality is that if he take off his clothes and look in the mirror and then put a woman right beside him, he don't look that way. But he denies he's having an identity crisis and a meltdown simultaneously. So you can't, it's hard to retrieve these types of people. It's really difficult. So I wish everybody the very best in their endeavor to find out the truth for themselves. And we who came into America and by captive by means of such people that didn't care about us, that took us and didn't take us as a precious cargo, because we are. Look what we gave America. Look what we gave America. We was the most precious cargo. That when America took us off the continent of Africa, they took the jewel. They took the very essence of what America, what Africa is about, and we dropped it into the hands of people that hated us and still do. They still do. They can't find no use for themselves when they can't find use for us, because they brought us here. And they are taking up a position of something that their ancestors do. They should blame their ancestors because they had a chance to return us back to where we came from. But they have used us as merchandise to pay their taxes and to pollute our community with all types of paraphernalia, verbally, physically, whether they did it physically or whether they did it by hiding it invisible. But they have always had a hand in our community to give us the most inferior thing. And therefore now they have polluted America so much that now the very things that they put in our community has creeped over in their community. Drugs. Their kids are on drugs much worse than our kids. They into drugs on a level that is horrifying. They have a rise among them and HIV and all types of stuff. But they ain't going to document it. No group has been more documented as being, having academic problems than the Black American when there are other groups here. When have they done a documentation on other groups and posted out? Well, the Puerto Ricans can't learn, or the Italians can't learn, or but they got us spread on it. Black people, they're slow in this and they can't learn this and they having all kinds. Why would you want to document that? We were the ones that overthrew the welfare system. They don't say that no more. They don't tell us about we overthrew the welfare. They invited these people here and they have vampired the very system that they were pointing and telling us that we were what? We were defacing it. So Yahweh God is kind to us. And when we read the Tanakh and read the prophecy and the writings, we know whatsoever man soweth, that shall he reap. They have sown us bad seeds, and these same things that they have done to us. And I want to read one more thing to you to let you know that what you have done to us is going to be done to you, because that's how life. God is perfect because God does to you what you've done to others, and that's fair. God would be unfair to do to you what you didn't do to others. He says, and I will raise them out of the place whither thou hast sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own heads. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabeans, to a people far off, for Yahweh has spoken it. So may Yahweh bless you. What goes around comes around. Oh yeah, we're going to sell their children just like they sold us. Oh yeah, it's coming. Go read the book. I didn't write it. They say, oh, the white man wrote it, so the white man wrote this. They say, oh, the white people wrote this book. Okay, they smart. So if they wrote it, look what they have prescribed for their own destiny. May Yahweh bless you and keep you and strengthen you. Amen.